everyone. I'm just gonna check and make sure my mic phone is working. My god, everything's a little. Why is it always sluggish? Whenever my computer is doing things, I don't like it. Phone is working. My god, everything's a little. Why is it always sluggish? Whenever my computer. Why is it always sluggish? Why sound so quiet? Am I quiet or am I just like? Quiet? I think I'm a little quiet. Let me up my mic a little. Cause I sound, at least I think I sound quiet. I don't know. I think I always sound quiet. Also, I'm a little distant from the mic. Let me get closer. Let me up my microphone capacity a little bit. Nope, that's not it. Nope, I'm sorry. If I'm going up and down, I apologize. I'm trying to adjust things. Let me try again. Let me see where we're at. SD a little bit. Nope, that's not it. SD a little bit. Nope, that's not it. SD a little bit. Nope. It's kind of hard to hear. I think my thing just sucks. But I don't know. It's kind of hard. But I don't know. It's kind of hard. But yeah, I don't know. I'll blow my thing like one more inch, but I think I'm okay. I think I just sound quiet. Also, I think I'm just like not projecting as much right now. I think I'm just like, alright. Hello. Hi. Let me see. One more time. I'm gonna check. I'm sorry. It's taking a minute. It's been a hot minute since I did it like this. My streaming thing. I don't know if I'm gonna stream like this again. Hi. Let me see. One more time. I'm gonna check. I sound okay. Okay. I can at least hear myself enough. Alright. Hopefully the music isn't turned down too much then. Let me up my volume with the music then. Obviously I don't want to deafen, you know, you guys with that, but let me at least have it balanced. Anyway, hello, hi! It's been a hot minute since I've done Stray Gods. It's not been a hot minute since I streamed, because I streamed last week. It's been a hot minute though since I've done Stray Gods, only just because, couple reasons. One, obviously weird timing things of like just what I've been wanting to do, that way, and also I've been wanting to do this specifically during the day just because it's like, it's not gonna be a superbly long DLC. I think it's like at max like 2 hours or something like that, like I think, but I still wanted to do this during the day just because like I didn't really want to try finishing something like this at night. And also, I've been kind of lazy at getting the prompt song list, and even then, I'm not even sure if it's correct, because the what's the word? The song list is just, like, kind of weird, because not a lot of people has, like, dealt with it yet, or not dealt with it, but, like, not, the song list is, like, people haven't, like, made, like, a very thorough list of, like, how many, like, different like choices you have to get a song and stuff like that, so I kinda had to guess a lot at the time, so if I am wrong, you're gonna be hearing me spin that wheel a couple times, like extra just to make sure, but I'm almost, I think I'm over a lot of it. I decided I did go an extra just in case kind of thing, so I'd rather have one extra than just nothing. So anyway, let us get into Orpheus. Jesus Christ, it's been like a couple minutes already, so let's go. So this is gonna be interesting because this is gonna take what we have done in the last episode, and something very big important happened, which was the fact that like we gave the throne to Orpheus. So that is different. I've not seen, I mean, I've seen the route a little bit, but not completely, so it is interesting. So yeah, we're gonna see that, and we're gonna start, and we're gonna go, and it's taking me here, and I don't know if that's correct. No, I clicked the wrong thing. Moving forward, I'm gonna use the audio for this actually anyway. We'll listen to this again, because, you know, why not?
Leaving the fears you nested in.
That's loud on my end.
Take your broken pieces and assemble a life that you are proud to live. We stayed your execution, you and I. Your execution, you and
okay,
I.
I was like trying to hear
was
like
queen
that.
of the
I'm an
underworld.
idiot. What's wrong with me?
And
I was like trying to. All right, it's a little louder actually. Yeah, I can like tweak it.
You've shown me that I'm not all I can
There you go.
be.
A second. All right. Sorry, we were just on. You can listen to like in the last episode.
Darling, when you dare to defy me, God's the fire
We have a Persephone, so that's
within me
something.
swells. You together victorious. There's nothing to stop us now.
Yay, cute. Alright, I needed that for my soul. Anyway, yeah, that's how we ended, and so, that was not what I meant to click. But that was a nice test, didn't say anything. Okay, let me see. Orpheus. Oh, I have to click new game for Orpheus. Okay, there we go. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. Okay, here we go. Okay, so start your new DLC using the choices from Stray Gods, and then they have the default start with new DLC using default choices. So this is interesting, because it's like, I don't know what the default choices is. I've never tested it. But we have, obviously, our choices from last time. So we'll be using that. Obviously, the second slot we're using, because that's my first one. That's when I played it originally. Good God, I played it in February? That's when I played it? I thought I played... okay. Anyway, wow, it's been a hot minute. I apologize. Holy Jesus, that's how long ago I played. Oh boy, that's my bed. That is my bed. All good. And we're not overwriting. We're gonna go into this Lisa too. So yeah, we're starting. So we're going. We doing this. We going. I think we have this. Oh, hold on. We have a spin in a minute. Well, not in a minute. We have a minute. We got a minute. We're in the minute.
Who's the most adorable monstrosity of the underworld? The one who took forever to find? You are! Yes, you are!
Yeah. That's what you do.
I do wish you'd tell me how you managed to lose a whole head out there, but at least it seems to be regrowing rather nicely.
Oh, it's so cute. All I ever wanted was just seeing Surface. Oh, puppy. Sad puppy. Very happy. I'm the king. Hades is changing. It's kind of you. It's kind of you to notice. Aww. Hades is changing.
Hades is changing. We have new souls arriving for the first time in, oh, I don't know, eons. They look so different. Talk in strange tongues. I can't understand a single thing they babble on about. It's quite fascinating.
Jesus.
Or at least it should be.
What does Sigma
Shouldn't
mean?
it? As the king of
I'm sorry,
Hades,
I need to leave.
I should care about that.
For that one. Oh. Puppy head.
Now that is an excellent question.
I had my friend, I think I'm lost. I'm not meant to be king. Aw. So sad. This is actually really sad because it's like you get what you want, and that this is not what you want. What do you want, Orpheus? What do you want?
If I had to put my finger on it, I suppose your king is feeling a bit, well, a bit lost.
Oh.
I'm not lost. I mean, I know where I am. It's more that I don't know where I should be.
Where should I be?
All the other shades who stood by my side all those years, they've all moved on to oblivion. Even Benny.
Not Benny!
But not me. Here I remain, doing...
Yeah, also,
What?
by the way, FYI, when they mean oblivion,
Why?
they mean, like... When they mean
Do you
oblivion,
know?
it's like... They move on to, like... Because how I've always looked at, like, the underworld is, like,
No.
more of, like, a limbo-ish area in
No, of course not.
between to decide your fate.
Good talk.
Oblivion kind of... Oblivion sounds kind of harsh in a way, but I think it's just because that's just how the word is. I'm gonna pause because I need to spin. But yeah, no, it's kind of Oblivion kind of rough, but essentially, like... Because again, like, people could be like, Freddy, no, we let Freddy back here, oh god! Which is sad and very depressing, and it still surprises me that that did not spin. I bet money in the universe, well, not real money, but fake money in the universe that it was gonna, like, be like, yeah, we're gonna bring Freddy back, it's gonna be great, and then it didn't, and I was like, oh. And this is why recording is like, I could have easily just said no, but I have a thing. I have my word of honor kind of code thing. If I didn't spin for it, that'd be a different situation, but I did. Where is the window capture for this? There it is, hold on. I should have kept it on. But yeah, no, we're gonna spin. There we are. We're gonna spin really quick. And yeah, I think it's only just one spin. It's weird, this one. Yeah, it's just one spin, so we'll see what it just lands on. We get charming. Okay. I don't know why there's a thing for this. I don't even know why I'm bothering with it, but here we are. I don't even read this thing to remember how to do this, but yeah. No, but it's like essentially Oblivion is kind of like like going to the Fields of Elysium kind of thing. So at least I hope Freddy went to Fields of Elysium, because Christ, I cannot think of it'd be like Tartarus or anything. Asphodel or whatever. There's other places. I've learned. I played Hades, which yeah, it's actually a fun game. But yeah, no, it's very sad. That kind of thing. Not Benny. Anyway, yeah. Which is a little fun fact kind of thing. When they were doing like advertising for this, they had like a little like mixtape of like what quote unquote what Orpheus would listen to in the modern world, and Benny and the Jets was on there. So for Benny, and all I can think of every time I see Benny is just Benny. Can't sing it too much, obviously. I will. I get in trouble. I mean, the MCA is gonna come after me, so I was leaving it at that.
I thought life was set forever, an empty throne in gross decay. The very last soul left in Hades, a path once trod, forever made. Does it have to be so lonely? Do I have to be so strong? Is it bad to want a new life? Can that really be so wrong? What now? And who now? Where do I belong? Thought I'd live my destiny, but is there one more song? Now this, and now then, I will find my place again. I knew it all along. There's always one more song.
Sorry, I love Hermes. Alright, how long you been standing there? Just a minute.
Hi. You know, this isn't normally my kind of thing. I go for the heavy beats. But it's nice.
Have we met?
In some capacity.
I mean, probably a long time ago. When you died. I would have been someone else, though.
Ah, then you're Hermes.
And you're Orpheus. King Orpheus, even. Oh, that's kind of weird to say. Everything's been changing, huh?
How's the living world? You don't seem like Hermes. Why are you here? Why have we never met? That's a good question. Why have we never met?
So you can come and go from Hades? How strange that we've never met in all these centuries.
I never went to the throne.
Persephone kind of told me I shouldn't talk to you. Like, ever.
That's really weird.
If she tells you
it
not to
wasn't
do
even
something,
allowed. It wasn't allowed
you
here for
don't
like a
do
long time.
it.
So interesting.
But
That she
hey,
was able to
things are
dictate
different now.
something.
I can do whatever I want. And so can you.
I can. I can do
Don't talk to
whatever I
Let's
want.
go with Orpheus.
Hell
Everything.
yeah. That's a pun, I think.
You know, like, I think of-
I hate to say it, but you don't look like any of the depictions of Hermes I'm familiar with.
I mean, it's been
Granted,
2000
they
years.
were all statues, but they certainly weren't dressed as you are.
This is the modern age, man.
You mean like in a toga and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Persephone was greatly changed in the same way, but even so, I still knew it was her.
Deep down, I'm still Hermes. But I'm also me.
But I mean, I guess
You-
still hasn't the veil hasn't lifted for
You just
Hermes
get
yet,
used
so
to it.
that's why you can have to tell Persephone's Persephone, because she just came in being like coming in hot. And it's like, yep, that's definitely Persephone.
Just how are things in the living world? We don't hear much down here.
Oh man, where do I even start? Well, the idols aren't in hiding anymore, for starters.
You were in hiding?
Okay.
Yeah. The chorus is gone, and I started streaming. I'm an influencer now. Isn't that awesome?
What's influencing?
None of those words mean anything to me.
Well, it's really exciting. I'm assuming that's what you were asking about, I guess.
Why are you here?
Well, anyhow, was there something specific you wanted?
Well, I heard you singing, not like intentionally, but I just thought, I can help. Maybe what you need is to get away. Maybe I can bring you up to the mortal world?
You can do that?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a, a psychopope thing.
A psychopope? God,
You mean psychopomp?
psychopope.
Could be. So cool, right?
I don't know, man. That's such a funny wording. That'd be a cool kind of band name, though, Psychopope. I'm telling you, you can do that. Use a band name. Oh, sure. This part of the song, I don't know if I ever spent for. No, I think it's just a continuation. See, it's stuff like this that's weird.
What are these towers? Do people live there? So many lamps. There's light everywhere. Such a magnificent sculpture. Is this for a god? Was this city built over a volcano? How odd.
Orpheus, yeah,
Perhaps
for a second.
this isn't the end. There's so much to explore. My lips, they tremble. My hands, they shake. There's a whole new world in store. What now? And who now? Where will I belong? I thought I'd lived my destiny, but we're writing one more song.
He's got all the
But
black
I
vibe.
suppose I must go home, back to being terribly alone.
Yeah, it's really disorienting seeing him from like the blue, and then all of a sudden you see like actually human again, and it's like whoa. Ghost, not ghost.
I suppose it's time to return, isn't it?
Sure, if that's what you want.
I'm dead, am I not? Surely even the King of Hades cannot simply decide to not be dead.
You left the underworld before, right? Long time ago. That means you can again. That's the rule.
So, all these centuries, I could have returned at any time?
You'd have to find a gate and get past Corone and Cerberus. Not that either of them are really into their jobs lately. But yeah.
I'd be so mad. In a way, though, like, I'd be so mad. I'd be like, you're telling me all this time I didn't have to be sulking on the throne? To be fair, you kind of did that to yourself, mate, but sure.
Wait, how do you even know this?
I told you it's a psycho.
Psychopope thing, yes, I recall. Then, as the King of Hades, I could simply send all the shades home? Back to the living world?
Oh, I wouldn't. The fates would not take kindly to that.
So I can't.
Point taken.
So what you're telling me is I can if I wanted to. No, I mean, yes, but probably. I like the concept of that. Like, all of a sudden I can think of Orpheus being like, oh, come on, get out, back in the living world. What? But I'm dead. But he's like, I'm dead, I died, I'm not 120. He's like, I don't care, you can live 120 more years. Years, go. All those years. I mean, I'd be like that. Did I don't even know. I think I did say I wasted all those years originally, so I'll just be, I'll be,
I'm alive?
you know,
Alive?
happy.
Can you
that-
believe it? Orpheus lives again!
Yeah! this is your thing.
Do you hear that, modern world? Orpheus, legendary bard, the king of Hades himself, has returned to walk amongst you.
Christ.
I suppose the question really is to do what?
I got it. Why don't you start a new story?
A new story?
Yes, a new story. You asked what you do when your story's over. You write a new one. Here.
Exactly. Why are you helping me? It's hard to top.
You said here. Where is that exactly? Is this Thrace? Hellas?
No, we're a long, long way from those kinds of places.
Where then? Mesopotamia? Surely not.
Buddy,
Christ.
it's a
Showing
part of
him,
the
like,
world your
first of all,
people didn't even
showing,
know
like,
about
the
back
place still
then.
exists anymore, bro.
But
Showing,
that's
like,
even
see,
better.
this is where you were at.
You get to
so this is where
discover
you
it
were
for
at,
yourself.
City they'll never
I
tell.
don't know. It looks quite thoroughly discovered.
Not by you. You'll get to try everything for the first time. There's gotta be something you like. Right?
Well, I don't know if you're aware, but my story was the stuff of true legend. I wrote songs that defined our world. I had a love, the envy of all others. Even my death was the thing of spectacle. Which reminds me, are the Maenads still about? They made my disembodied head sing for quite a long time. Most uncomfortable.
I don't think so.
The point is, a masterpiece is no easy thing
Okay,
to
how
follow.
does that work
Surely
then?
that holds
If
true
he's able to
even
come back to life in his
today.
head, like,
I get it. Sequels
That seems
do kind of
insane.
suck sometimes.
if that's really
But
true.
not always.
Like, at
You
least in
gotta
this universe,
try.
obviously not real. I know this isn't real.
Dare I ask what a sequel is?
It's when a movie follows up on the last one. Just some of them go on for a really long time.
And a movie is?
Ooh. There's a lot you're gonna have to learn.
Moving pictures?
I bet you don't even have a phone.
Oh god, okay.
A
That's
wager
what
you
that
would win,
was.
I assure you.
How do you live? Oh man, we're gonna have to get you one. I could be your first text.
What's your interest in this, Idol? You know next to nothing about me.
I heard you sing.
That's hardly the same thing.
Isn't it? Grace made Athena give up through the power of a song. Corny,
Give up? I
I
mean,
guess. But songs
lights
show
out.
what's inside your heart. And how many times do you get to
Correctly.
see what's inside someone's heart? If that doesn't make you know them, I mean, what does?
I suppose you have me there. You're very strange, Hermes of the Idols. I have to say, I don't quite know what to make of you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Stories of the gods and everyone I've personally met led me to believe you were all, fickle, vain, damaged goods even.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, that's still a thing mostly.
But not you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to live like the old Hermes told me to. Life should be better. And not just for me.
A rather novel concept. All right, Hermes, consider me intrigued. How should I begin this grand new tale you propose?
Yes. I was thinking I could show you around the mortal world a bit first. Show you how everything's...
No! No, that sounds like it would take forever.
Okay.
You have a whole lifetime, right?
What's his whole lifetime if he's already a full-grown adult? Unless there was this something like weird reset. What does that mean? Yeah. How old is Orpheus? Like, obviously 2,000 years old, yes, but like, what range is the point? Like, is he in his 20s or something? Is he like 30s? Like, what is he?
If I'm to start a new tale, it begins now, Hermes. Don't you understand? It begins with these very first moments.
Okay. What do you want to start with, then?
Imagine,
You are about to read a magnificent modern tale. At its core, its very essence is...
Action?
I do cut a heroic figure, it's true, but I'm actually rather shit with a sword.
Good dialogue, then.
One can hardly talk their way into a new legend, can they?
I don't know. Romance, maybe?
My heart has spoken for you. Could be right.
Ah, yes, the old tales are full of your conquests, from Perseus to Penelope to even the beautiful Aphrodite.
What? Aphrodite? No way.
It's an excellent point. I do yet ache for Eurydice, but perhaps it is time, yes? Tell me, young Hermes, what is the fastest way to find love in this modern world?
Love? Like, real love? Oh, man,
Real love in this
I
world?
guess there's...
Oh, God, okay, maybe
That-
we should have gotten you a couple
Is speed dating still a thing?
100 years ago.
Speed dating.
Alright, hold on. No, stop! Stop! Hold on! Hold on! Alright, how many times am I doing this? Okay. I don't know how this works. I put down 10. If it's more than that, we'll spend more. If it's less, then we have extra. So I'm hoping at least we have extra, if nothing else. So we have to do this 10 times. So let me unhide it, and let me get the results, and let me clear that list, so we're not confused at the beginning. Alright, so here we go. Here's one. This is kind of weird, because the way this is done is going to be awkward, I realize, because I think there's not quite like a standard up-down thing. So, y'all gotta biggest bear with me here, because this is, again, this is very strange the way they do this. One. Starting off with this is fine. This is where I think I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble, so I think, if there's nothing, like, for example, like, blue or something, like, again, I will just say, like, whatever's on that side position kind of thing. So, like, up, down, left, right, you know, kind of thing. Well, there's no down. But, like, up, down kind of concept that way. Just the triangle. So, okay, we have blue twice, no, but yeah. Like I said, biggest bear with me. My god, blue again? Okay, we're really going blue fully. So, essentially, if I'm correct, blue is on the right side. So anytime, like, we'll say, like, right or something, if nothing else, I'll default, if there's nothing on the right side, I'll default to, like, red. Screw it. You know? For that, so yeah, we're on 4. On blue again. I'm gonna scream. Come on. Spin something different. Thank you. I'm like, come on. Something different, please, Chief. I don't mind going all blue, but like, come on. Okay, 5. Ooh. Is that blue? Okay, that's blue. Alright. 6. So we're on 7. Bear the green. 8, I believe. Okay. I have no clue how this is gonna go. This is gonna be weird. Like I said, biggest bear with me. I have one more spin after this. Okay. This is all over the place, and I apologize. It's gonna get weird and wonky. And red. Okay, again. Alright, so that's the ones. If I need to spin again, biggest bear with me kind of thing. This is gonna be weird. Like I said, they don't have like a really definitive thing for this, especially for this song, because it's very weird how it's done. I'll explain a little later why I think it's weird, at least like maybe at the end of the thing or something. But yeah, let me make sure I haven't got any comments, questions, concerns. gonna take me a minute. But yeah, I know this is gonna be very funky. So like, yeah, biggest. Oh, bear with me here, because it's gonna get weird. But here we go. I do like this song. It's weird at first to listen to it, but I grew to love it.
I'll find a new love and we'll go down in history. Once more a true love, I'll find it tonight. I'll find a great love the way I found Eurydice, and I'll find it tonight.
What's up, guys? Like and subscribe. I'm here with
I'm Orpheus.
dating time.
I actually prefer if it were just you and me.
Do you know how many followers I have?
No?
3. And tell me, Orpheus, what is your vibe?
What is vibe?
Like, what is your vibe?
Yeah, I mean, what does vibe mean?
You like a vibe?
No, I don't know vibe.
How old are you?
What a shame.
What a shame indeed, bro. Jesus.
You really shouldn't be allowed to do that. Don't they filter these people?
Still looking for new love, and we'll go down in history. And I mean in books, and not that internet. I'll find a true love, and it'll soothe me like a bomb.
So
I
you'll
guess
get what I
next
get.
time's the charm. Are you ready to give all your love to a guy who wants to love you?
Of course, I wanna love you like I love Darren.
Who's Darren?
Oh, so you wanna talk about Darren? He's the best ex-boyfriend that I ever had. He would have been a good husband, could have been a good dad. But he left me because I loved a little too much. We went on one date, and then I never heard from him again. Huh, crazy, right?
Vanessa.
My name's Sharon.
I just don't think this will work. It's not part of my plan. I can't be your new Darren. Be a new Darren.
You will never be Darren.
I don't wanna be Darren.
Oh, Darren!
Darren. You seem like a great guy.
I just wanna be with Darren. Darren, I'm gonna stand outside his house. Goodbye.
That person has some serious issues. Godspeed to them. Time for Orpheus to forge on and find greener, less Darrenated pastures.
I'll find a new love, and Darren won't be part of it, no. A truly great love, it's us against the world. There must be someone around you who is wise to it. I'm the most precious pearl.
Why don't you tell me your favorite thing? I'm sure that it's dull and immensely boring.
Oh, it's so niche, I'm not sure that you'll care.
Well, I shall humor you. Go on, take me there.
History, ancient Greek history. History, history, history. Ancient Greek history. History, history.
Do you like the stories?
Yes,
Of glory,
yes,
of gods giving power to men.
yes, and heroes with lyres,
Yes.
whose music inspires.
Yes.
My favorite, of course, he is.
He has to be.
Apollo.
This is all wrong. You are all wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. The golden lyre is mine for a reason.
Yours?
Because the student had surpassed the teacher. I could forgive pride. I would forgive anger. I'd even forgive malice and greed. But there's one transgression that I won't concede. Your favorite must be me.
sun chariot. But come on, Apollo?
I'll find a new love, the type to bring to family, and not be scared that they're obsessed with my dad. I'll find a great love, and everyone will speak of the greatest love the world's ever had.
Got no problems, just got bank, making that money, savvy young blank. Take you to the Shangri-La, buy you a bucket of caviar. Let me show you what that money can do. Take you to a zoo, buy a kangaroo. The best things in life are free, but I've got a solid gold me. And if I let me date you, you can have a solid gold me too. You would be good with me, because I am good with money. And I would be good with you, cause I assume that you like money too.
If you got money to burn, I might be ready to learn. But it is bait that I won't bite. But maybe if you showed me a good night, we could be a modern couple. You could teach me all about the modern things, like what's with these devices. They seem like they're vices, but look at the joy they bring. We could be a modern couple,
and we could do the most modern couple things, like I'll work late at night, come home drunk, then we'll fight. 20 years down the train, wasted lives, what a pain.
Then we both realize there's still love deep inside. After all of this time, we rekindle the light.
Sounds pretty nice.
Interesting. A few extra drachma might be a little fun, but it's not all that counts. Yes, maybe I could be a modern lover.
I'll find a new love, one to show the world to me once more. A true love who's stylish and fair. A rich or a poor love, it's all the same, but maybe one with less slick back hair. All right, this time let's start with a joke.
Oh god.
My, if you're down here on Earth, then I guess that the heavens must be missing a muse. Wasn't that funny? No, I
Jesus.
Start because it was just a little joke, where's that bell?
Get out of here. I'm scared.
I always thought myself witty. Perhaps I missed my calling.
I'll find a new love who thinks that I've charm and grace, and honest and true love who laughs a little less. We can share stories of comedies and glory. Who shall be next?
Aw, that's fun.
It's been the longest day. I just wanna hear someone else say that I want a new love.
I want a new love.
I want a true love.
We'll go down in history.
A love worth retelling.
It's worth more than gold to me.
You hear what I'm saying?
I've said it before to myself.
We'll find a new love.
We'll find a new love.
Jesus. This is the one that's spooky.
Is this a new love? This is too good to be true. How can I believe in you? The sweeping sincerity feels a bit false. Who lays out their heart as a matter of course? Who claims to deserve a love that's so grand? Who would expect this? Who would demand a love that's so new? A love that's so
Hold on. There's an extra one. Whoops. Hold on. Hold on. I see. This is why again I should have. I do it to spin. I had a feeling I should have spun it one more time. I'm gonna spin 2 more times. So let's see. Green. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go one more time just in case. I don't think there's anything else though, but I'm gonna go one more time. Okay, red at the end. Okay. I just wanted to do this one more time because I'm like, I don't know. Alright. Sorry, that was awkward the way I stopped that. Okay, here we go. So it's green. Next.
Who in the world? Tell me who? I found a new love. Now that I can finally see this will be true love, the light of my love. Spoiled for choices, I knew that this would be easy.
Anyway.
And all in one night. Hey, modern man, I think that I can be the one that you call your own.
Hey Orpheus, I'm so glad that you trust me with what you and I could be. I must admit that I've been thinking that you're cute, you're sweet, and so funny. But you're gonna have to be second place. Goodbye, I'm going home to count my money. Nothing can beat that lovely money. I love that lovely, lovely money.
Did I think that was love? Well, by the gods, I must be mad if I honestly just put my final chance of finding one final romance in the hands of that.
Oh, you're not allowed here anymore.
This is love.
Get you out of here.
I'm done.
Dang. That. Woof.
So, what do you think? Fun, right?
Yes, indeed. Yet, also inefficient. Too much is being left to chance, and that needs to change starting now. You two, you are clearly perfect for one another. Accept it. And you, yes, you with the spectacles. Accept your destiny. We can all see it, even if you cannot. And you there, with him. No, don't attempt to flee. Look at him. Look in your heart and see that I am right.
I've seen this before.
And you two there together? You, over there with them. You're welcome. And you two ladies, magnificent. And for you, him. It's not a consolation prize. It's perfection.
What are you, a love guru?
Can't help but notice there isn't anyone left for you.
Okay. Dang. This is never going to work. I'll have to keep trying. I think this is actually the one that... Yeah, okay. If I'm correct, this is also something to spin for, because we're gonna a little surprise, so I'm gonna spin this. If this is not it, then I have it for the port anyway, so... I'm not making it like this because the one's not here. I correctly predicted that. So, depressing. Depressing.
Alas, my friend, you are indeed correct. Yet, I fear this was never going to end any other way. The instant I met Eurydice, I knew we were to be together. The clouds parted, the planets aligned, the gods wept. This speed dating? No. It was mere shadow play in comparison.
Oh, sorry if I steered you wrong.
You tried your best, not a total loss.
Our vessel crashed upon the rocks, it's true, but the voyage was not without some merit.
Yeah, I mean, you had fun, right?
And there was that thing you called iced cream. Magnificent. I shall write a song about it.
Ice cream?
But love? There was no love to be found, I fear. Nor will there be.
We haven't even tried any apps yet. There are like dozens.
Yeah. So with that, we get to see someone special. Considering the concept, I was like, uh-oh. I went about it, so.
I need a distraction. Surely one can be found here. Taverns used to be entertaining, after all.
Indeed. Time to drink, look for company, contemplate the next move. I don't know. It isn't. I don't know. Look for company.
Perhaps it was a mistake to leave Hermes behind. Too late to rectify, I suppose. The clientele here seems rather unsavory. Nary a wealthy patron or philosopher among the lot. I should learn how to use one of those things. What did Hermes call them? A seal stone?
Oh my.
Yeah.
What an intriguing specimen to discover in such squalor. Might you be in search of a little company?
Oh, the fates deliver. Yeah. Okay, so there's a fun little thing in the game that you can do. It means absolutely nothing, but it's funny, so we're doing it.
Am I? To think I'd written off the possibility of new love until I laid eyes upon you.
You
It kind of beats nothing.
tease me, bud. But Medusa has little tolerance for such cruel gapes these days.
Speeches.
Medusa? Here?
And why not here? Even in our day, such taverns were a refuge for the sad and weary.
Oh. You've had a day comparable to mine then, I take it.
A day, a month, a century. I've lost track, truth be told. It never ends for the likes of us. This is our lot, as the fates have decreed it.
I wasn't joking, by the way. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
You speak to me with great familiarity, Medusa. Have we met before?
You do not remember how you evaded an untimely death by my hands?
Astonishingly, no.
I was utterly ravenous in those days, and you were an unexpected treat. One that walked right into my lair. Alas, before I could drink your life's wine, I was sent to sleep with your soothing lullabies. Oh, I can still hear it. What terrible rage I felt once I awoke. Through wit and song alone, you managed to evade your untimely death at my hands.
You're quite right. That does sound like me.
Okay.
That honor would instead belong to those pesky Maenads. What a waste, to keep only the head. It is far too crunchy.
Okay.
I confess that I struggle to see how you could exist among mortals, Medusa. Is that not difficult, given your unique tastes?
Why, it is not difficult at all. In fact, I have been on a diet. Can you not tell? I have been good, truly. Only a little slip-up or two.
Don't you hate it when you accidentally eat somebody? It's always so awkward.
Well, you jest.
Sorry, I guess.
But if that man did not wish to be eaten, he should not have knocked on my door, wearing his silly suit and tie, asking if I was familiar with his god. Me? Huh. Who knows every god? The god.
Last I heard, you'd become a servant to the very idol who cursed you. I'd offer my condolences, but Hermes suggested something happened to her?
After Lady Athena was exposed for her part in sweet Calliope's demise, the Muse administered her justice. It was heavy-handed.
You don't mean it came to fisticuffs?
Yes, in fact.
Marvelous.
The chorus disbanded after the trial, and now, here we all are, scratching out a new existence under mortal scrutiny.
And now that you've been left to fend for yourself, haunting taverns such as this can't be your only business.
I was lost for a time. Refuge was offered in the reliquary, but it was not meant to be.
Because you ate someone or something you shouldn't have, were I to guess.
Poor Sherbert. I think we could have grown to like each other. If only he hadn't been such a tiny, adorable sack of meat.
Jesus Christ!
Yes, of course. And after you fled from there, what came next for hungry Medusa?
Oh, that is, how did the mortals say to put it? Classified. Yes.
I don't know what that means.
That's the idea. Oh, I'm so good at this.
Why are you doing? I'll try again. I'll try a shot again.
Wasn't a cruel jest at your expense, by the way, when I mentioned the possibility of new love.
Oh? This, despite knowing my unnatural appetite?
Well, an element of danger can add spice to any affair. I suppose I asked for this.
You already see, killed by a venomous snake, only to be replaced by venomous
Jesus.
Medusa. Oh, what a rich irony that would be.
Yes, you've made your point. So, am I to believe that you've come to the same watering hole of despair as me purely by chance?
I might have asked the same of you. Here I pass unnoticed, spared the gawking of others, so I am a frequent patron as of late.
I imagine it is difficult. It has always felt like a strange and unusually cruel thing, your curse. Is there truly no way to reverse this condition? Must you remain this way to the ends of eternity?
If there is, I shall find it. Eventually.
Or is it? Oh, I don't know.
Have you considered the possibility the curse can't be undone no matter what you do?
To exist this way, until the end of time. No. I could not bear it. There must be a way, there must.
Or it began with Athena, did it not? Perhaps it ends with her too.
I should be so lucky.
Her death could just as easily doom you forever too, come to think of it, so don't go wishing for that just yet. I have a hard time believing you approached me just to relive the olden days. What is it that you want from me, Medusa?
I am oh so curious about your story. What brings you back to the mortal coil after so many centuries away?
If you must know, I have returned to discover what the fates have in store for me.
The fates are cool.
I
so-
thought my story complete, my ending written, and yet it continues on. Alas, I have yet to discover the plot.
Ah, the envy. Oh, I can hardly stand it.
What are you talking about? I'm lost. I'm without love, without purpose. Who could desire such a thing?
Me. Not all of us can start over with such a clean slate.
Okay, I'm gonna quickly spin because there's a song coming up actually for this. How many spins do I need for this one? I think just 2. I will do an extra one just in case I make a screw up like I did last time, so we don't have to do this. I realized I did not turn it off. Oh, no, I did. Okay. I lied. I lied. I'm a liar. Anyway. I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to go. Alright, that was awesome. Alright. Let's try one more time because I think it's 2 only, but I will just do this just for a little lucky poo, and I think it's just gonna land on red anyway, so red all around. Woo! So, yeah.
I confess I hadn't really thought of it like that. It seemed less a new beginning and more of...
The lack of an ending? What is lacking is your perspective, Bard. You have every path available before you, but you fear to select one.
Shall I pick at random? I do not want any old story, Medusa. I want something worthy of my return. Do you blame me?
You have been given a great gift, Orpheus, whether you realize it or not. Your story has ended, and now remains open to infinite possibility. Mine has trapped me, with no ending in sight. There was an eve where I was walking along a narrow road. At the end I found a village where I made a home. The people didn't know my story, and no one turned to stone. It's how I knew that I was dreaming, so I woke alone. Always on the outside, looking in, why can't I find an ending? It's never ending. The gods know I've tried.
And how happy should a monster be?
You speak as if I had a choice. For me, there is no deviation. Always on the outside. I want a new beginning. The gods know I've
Oh, I guess because I said just that. Okay, there wasn't even that one. Okay, I think there is too. It depends how you answer. Woof. All right. That was just mean. You were just mean, man. Just mean.
So, Medusa didn't try to eat you? I heard she's been cutting back and everything, but...
She attempted to encourage me, I think.
That's good. I mean, it's better than the alternative, right?
Well,
Oh.
you also have another song soon, so I'll spin again.
Hey, big guy. Where to next? If you're not, looking for love, what do you want to do?
Yeah, we're gonna. Dude, this is also a little trophy word, so.
Perhaps the issue was that I went looking for love when, in fact, it came to me.
Oh, you mean me?
What?
Why not?
Hey,
You
what?
have a kind heart. You're... Well, I mean, you're...
Oh, no. Sorry, dude. Look, I know this is really hard, but you'll figure it out. I know it. Oh, I know. Okay, so what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
My mortal death, waiting eternity. I mean, waiting for eternity revenge is like pretty bad. I mean, obviously, Figure just like Rudicy is pretty bad. I mean, it kind of led to a lot of stuff, but I don't know. What do you, I feel like waiting for eternity. I mean, death you can kind of accept it. Whoa, my god, just accept at some point. I think waiting for revenge.
Oh,
is, like,
I don't
really
know.
rough.
What about being fooled by the gods and then waiting thousands of years in the lonely underworld to exact my revenge?
Yes, perfect. You could write a song about that. No, really. Work on a song and it'll get your creative juices flowing, you know? When I'm making a new video,
It's Hermes.
Oh, oh, hi. Not all at once, please. That's my shirt. That tickles. Okay. One selfie, all right? Just one. Okay, maybe one more. Okay. That's fine. Good.
Jesus.
Sorry, my fans can be a little...
Fame! A return to fame shall be my purpose. Tell them, Master Hermes. Tell them that the Bard of Ages has returned. Tell them he shall play to the crowds once again.
Okay.
Tell them...
Hold on, before we get the iconic line, let's see, this one's also a little tricky too. I believe there's only 4, but I'm gonna go for like 6 spins for this next one, because again, I don't know. Sometimes these are weird, because I think the way routes go, sometimes it's like depends what you pick, and sometimes it goes weird. So we're gonna do 6, just because, yeah, this is a weird one too, because it's not traditional, this one. So we'll see. I think this will go back to something, I don't know. Like red can be like green or something. Something else kind of thing. Like I said, I've said like, you know, blue will be red kind of thing, going up kind of thing, so. Another one, do 2 more, and then yada yada yada. May not need the extra stuff, but you never know. This is just for the sake of it. Red. So, yeah. Alright, here we go.
That Orpheus's Back from the Dead tour has begun! Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, how about one last song? Here's something a little more personal. On a summer night, 'twas a viper's bite, took her out of sight. I followed, and I gave a show. We were free to go, and I climbed, and lo, she followed. The queen, you see, played a trick on me, and you really see was swallowed down.
like above the ground, my guitar unwound. I was haunted, hounded, hollowed, waiting my life away. But I felt this burn, I would soon return, and the queen would learn what followed. All that time above, now I'd see my love, and I soon enough was swallowed down. And then despair, for they weren't there, but I would stay. Shaping my plans for the queen. Only sound that I made there were tortured cries and spite-filled mutterings. But my words were rebounding from the stone coming back at me, pushing in and surrounding all who hear now listen. Hate is a self-made prison. Waiting my life away. Then on that throne I sat like stone. I had not grown. I have not grown.
Jeez. That's really sad, actually. That one is depressing. Yike. Alright, getting close to the end-ish. We have technically one more song. There's actually another one, but like that one's just kind of followed from whatever decision we make in this next one. But this one's going to be a bit special. But well, you'll see if you're not saying it before.
Hey, now that was awesome! Again?
Like everything's so
Man.
depressed. Come on.
It was indeed a thing of awe. Just as I remember. Crowds chanting my name. Music that thrilled the soul. My every sense afire. Until the moment the curtain fell.
And?
And that's the thing. It's exactly as I remember. I have already taken this path. Hermes, I do not need to take it again.
Keep helping me.
I know it's inconceivable to consider, but have I lost my touch? Has Orpheus, bard of legend and minstrel to the gods themselves, become impotent?
If so, I know a guy who has pills for that.
What the?
Perhaps the fates have simply decreed that
hold
a
on.
mortal man may only touch the sun once,
Backtrack
if
that a
he
little bit
dares
later.
at
What?
all. You said it yourself.
What does that mean?
A sequel is never as good as the original.
Lucky for you, I figured this might happen. Come on!
I figured this is gonna happen soon.
Go? Go where? There's nowhere for me to go, Hermes, and nothing for me left to do.
Yeah, there is. Come on, old timer. She's not gonna wait around all night.
It's snowing. It's snowing. Anyway.
Huh. It's snowing. It's a lovely view. But why have you brought me all the way up
You
here?
didn't pay attention to what I said.
To meet me, I think.
Yay! I'm glad they did this with the DLC.
My. If it isn't Grace, last of the Muses. Why, I haven't seen you since,
Since I gave you Persephone's throne? Yeah. How's that going?
not that well, truth be told. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, as they say.
I guess that explains why you've returned from the dead. But not how. I thought that required a great sacrifice of some kind.
A price I paid long ago, or so Master Hermes recently informed me. Not that mortal life has brought me any solace.
Yeah, Hermes said you were feeling a bit lost. They thought that maybe I could help.
This is insane, especially with what we know, but this is funny.
Aha! What better love for the bard than the last of the Muses? A brilliant plan, Hermes!
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
I'd given up on the search. It did not even occur to me that you, Grace, the very one who gave me my revenge, would also give me my new love.
Whoa. Hold your horses, big guy. That is so not what we're doing here.
It's like, not dinner, bro. Hold on.
It's a very romantic spot.
Yeah, kinda. But no. No, Hermes wanted us to talk. They thought I could
Hold on,
help
I've
you.
already
That's
spoken more
it.
anyway. Second of all, chill, bro.
That's it.
That's rather thoughtful of them. Is this something you do, Grace? Offer advice to ancient beings at a bit of a crossroads?
You know, I want to say no to that, but all the evidence lately says otherwise.
Very well. I'm at your disposal, dear Muse.
Nice view.
Wonders beyond imagining. Once I would have sworn only gods could live in such a place.
Stop, bro.
So, I'm not really sure where to begin with this.
I have to ask, did you come to the concert tonight?
Of course. I heard the Orpheus was appearing in concert. Who wouldn't want to go to that? I mean, it was incredible. The control you have when you play your instruments. I didn't think it was possible for a harp to rock.
Oh, stop. No, don't stop. I want to hear some more.
Shut up. You know how good you are.
Yes, I suppose that's part of the problem. I mastered my craft. I had my cheering crowds. None of this is new.
It doesn't matter that everything's changed. There are instruments, heck, countries that you've never even heard of.
True, but how different would it all be, really? No, I fear tonight was my last concert in the modern world. How much do you know about me? Other than, of course, our delightful first meeting back in the underworld?
I know you wanted revenge on Persephone for helping Hades trick you.
More or less. It was my own fault, looking back at Eurydice, but then again, they both knew I would. Who could not?
And I know you were quite a musician back in the day. The equal of any muse, and possibly better.
That's quite the compliment.
Persephone said it, not me.
Ooh, an even greater compliment.
Jeez.
Yeah, don't get too full of yourself, Mr. Bard of the Ages. That's all I really know.
Tell me what you've been up to since we met. You left the underworld rather in a state, but things have improved?
Yeah, I had my trial, I defeated Athena, and things got better.
What I wouldn't have given to be a fly on the wall of that courtroom. What became of you then?
Mostly I was in charge of reintroducing the idols to the mortal world. Interviews, talking to world leaders, it was a whole thing.
Was. The effort is complete then?
I guess. I thought it would shake the entire world. Even the idols did. I mean, finding out the gods of the ancient world were real. But everyone, I don't know, got used to the idea. Really quickly.
That's how modern things work.
Or they just
sadly.
thought it was a big conspiracy. They all kind of moved on.
So many weird things.
So there's not much for me to do anymore.
This world, obviously different.
I guess you could say I'm
In our
kind of
actual world, but
between
still,
gigs
kinda
now.
Same. When it comes to the, concept. So.
Forgive me the observation, but it appears that you're at something of a crossroads of your own.
I guess I am, yeah.
No romance, then? No love of the ages to keep you occupied as you decide what to do next?
Well, sure, there's Persephone. Yeah, I know. I love her, but I can't talk to her
That's not
about
what I think he's
this.
talking about.
She just tried to fix it herself, and I don't want her to. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you and I are kind of in the same boat.
Lost at
With
sea.
one major difference. I lived my mortal life. You, despite being immortal, have yet to live even that much.
There is that. Still, you're probably as close as I'm gonna get to someone who will know what I'm going through.
So you coming here tonight was not entirely for my benefit? Not to fear, Grace. I'll keep your secret.
Okay, so I'm gonna spin wheel when we're done because we have, like I said, one more song. Almost positive this one has 5. Again, like I said, I'm doing the whole, well, let's spin 2 more times just for the sake of insurance, but yeah. Okay. So this one gets weird, because this one has like a very big ending kind of thing, because it kind of decides the ending for the game, so it's like, I'm kind of nervous what the last one's gonna be. So, yeah. Okay, this one's gonna be very specific. Okay. Been stuck on blue all day. I said 5, yeah, I said 5. I said 5. So it is 5. But I will do like 7, I think, or no, let's just do 6. I want to go with 7. Either way, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm gonna drop my hot pocket. Okay. Except almost positive it's 5. Okay, that at least is nice. Now I don't know where this is gonna go or anything like that, but okay. I'm gonna do one more, like I said, just for the little extra bit. that scares me more. If it's something. Anyway, we'll get to it. But I think it is 5. This one's the one I'm more positive about, just because this one has been done, because it's like the easiest one to kind of read with. But I'm doing an extra one, just in case. But here we go. And that's my little last question on to Grace, and then we're gonna move on now.
So, if you know so little about me, Grace, why are you so eager to help?
I thought I had helped. I mean, I let you keep the throne, right?
And helped me gain the vengeance I'd waited thousands of years to enact.
Exactly. Wasn't that what you wanted?
Truth be told, the vengeance was hollow. Realizing it was all that had kept me sustained, even more so. Nevertheless, it's not your fault. You've no obligation to aid me. You must know that.
Sure. But if I can help, shouldn't I at least try?
I suspect most would answer that question with a no, but it appears you're not most people, are you? So, here we are, Grace. How do we decide what to do next?
Tell me honestly, what made you want to come back?
I assumed my story had reached its completion. Cue the snickering by the chorus.
I'm sorry?
A theater joke. I suppose what I'm searching for is a proper ending.
Or the next chapter. I guess there's only one way to resolve this. I hope you're not too tired from your concert.
Orpheus? Too tired for a song? You must be joking.
Tell me what's the plan for you?
I'm just not inspired.
What's the thing we do to get this furnace fired?
Oh, I'm tired. Far too tired to choose.
Cue the muse. I'm what you could use.
Wait, no need to spur me on. I don't need the kicks. Wait, my morbid moment's gone. This heart still ticks. Yes, yes, I'm restless. I'm stressed. Let's assess this. I'm tense when there's mess left to fix.
Quite the thrilling scene. Life as Mr. Clean. There's something you might have missed, and that's that you now exist. You're out of the bell jar, you're mortal. Are you open to it? Are you open to it? To hunting a savage boar, to opening a general store, to drifting a sports car, to writing a memoir, to stalking a film star. Are you open to it?
Yes, I agree, Grace, there's more to know. I need a reason to do it, though. I can't choose a random fate. That's not what I do. Every task must have some weight, must be tough to chew.
But search your soul, 'cause there's more to know about control versus letting go. There's more to know.
This new plan you talk about, tell me more of that.
Meet the world, it's rolling out a welcome mat. Dance around a boxing ring or let yourself get fat.
What's the drifting sports car thing? Just what is that?
Cars from a movie.
What's cars? What's a movie?
We might need a much longer chat.
A longer chat?
Well, there's more to know.
I gathered that, think I might forego all these words you've said at me. I can't stay abreast. Your world's too ahead of me. Life's a constant test when there's more and more and more to know. To have so much resting on a single decision, an entire life.
I've been there. Big decisions are hard.
The fates have always decided for me.
Well, now you get to decide.
I was walking with the ghouls, the longtime shadow man. Here it's very different rules. Life here has a plan. Devour each day, there's no more to know. Life's never gray when you know that when you go, you go. So you take a journey undersea.
Absolutely, yes.
Be a sea anemone.
You could, I guess.
Jump a castle with a pole, lie there in the sun. That's the mission, that's the goal, to not have one. The wild wind will fling you round, who knows where it puts me down.
A park seat,
A corn crop, a whale's throat,
a dress shop,
a sailboat, a cliff top. I'm open to it,
open to it,
open to it,
open to it,
open to it.
Okay, I will admit that the best one for this one is red all the way through. It's just very consistent. This was very inconsistent, but again, it's just one of those. That's what happens when you spin. But yeah, no, red is definitely the one you go for that one. Like, for sure. For sure. Also, in general, let him live.
So, we feeling good? You look good. Hopeful, even. That's good, right?
You know, for the first time in a long time, I think I really am.
Ah, yes! I knew taking you to Grace was the right move. She is the queen of pep talks.
I can't say I know what that means, but you know what? I'll learn. I'll learn everything I can about this new world.
So, that's first on the plan. You picked a place to go? Anything you really want to see?
Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Bent down and broken, flattened, and then next day they're reaching up again. Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat.
Yeah. And then, yeah, we have to see what happens of the underworld, at least for now, kind of thing. I say for now because I don't know.
There you go. Go get it, boy.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. I don't think he's coming back. Oh, it'll be okay. I promise. You know, I used to be worried about you, me, Grace, and all the idols. Times were really looking rough. But now I think are gonna be all right.
Everything will be alright.
Oh, so now you're gonna bring it back to me? Now are you gonna chase it? You actually bring it back if I go get it! Oh, who's a good boy? You are, yes you are. Oh, three of you. oh, doggy breath. Ugh. Oh, I'm coming. That's a lot of drool. Oh.
Yeah, the way it ends though, it definitely got the, well, everything was alright, kind of thing, and they could just end it there if they really do. I mean, it'd be sad that they never went back. but like, you know, like if they do decide a good game, that'd be nice, like kind of little like trailer. Everything's gonna be all right until it wasn't, you know, kind of thing. I don't know. Things, I don't even know what they would like have for like another game. I mean, the only thing that would make sense is like having like Zeus come back around. Like that's the kind of thing they were kind of hinting toward at the end of the main game. But it's like, I don't know. It'd definitely be interesting, especially since it's like there's a lot of decisions you make in this game. I mean, a lot. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, that's that. I never put final on that, and I meant to. I'll do that in a second once the stream kind of thing. Well, actually, I did it now. Actually, I can do it now because I can while it's going. So. But yeah, so. That actually types it out properly. But yeah, so like, yeah, no, that's it though. We are finished with Stray Gods. This was fun playing again for one. I mean, I apologize. Literally like 2 months since I played at least the main game ending. So I superbly apologize for that for one. But yeah, no, we still got it done. We're still here. We're still vibing. You know, we good kind of thing. And yeah, this was like fun. I'm glad I got to play this again. I got this fun. I really enjoy it. So I know they're making another game. I kind of made an announcement about it a little bit, but it was a little bit forward, and I should have probably said something sooner. And I realized that now, but Summerfall Games were making Summerfall Studios. Sorry, Summerfall Studios. Is making another game called Malice. It's like a deck builder kind of thing. I think they kind of like paired it like the Vulture, which I've been playing recently, which is interesting and fun game kind of thing. So, but it's like more like story based that way. They tried to do a Kickstarter. They didn't quite reach their goal, so they're kind of like they're still gonna release the game. It's just they're not gonna be able to do what they really truly wanted to do with it. But the only reason why I'm mentioning this now is that like Summerfall Studios have like they have a website, they have their own merch store, and things like that. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, they had like cool rewards for people who like were like involved, who were like for like the Kickstarter like rewards and stuff like that. So they're now having it on the website. So like if the game sounds interesting, you can look up Malice. I think it's M-A-L-Y Malice. Yeah, like hold on, let me think about that. Hold on, M-A-L-Y-S. I think that's how it's pronounced. You can just look Summerfall Studios new game and that'll do it. But yeah, so there's that. So like if there's anything interesting, you saw my post and whatever, but you didn't really like got the chance to look at it, you can still get a chance to engage and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I don't know, thought to mention it just because I mentioned it in the chat, and especially what I read with like EA canceling the new Black Panther game, which I was really excited for that to come out. They canceling that and like they shut down the team that was making it, supporting indie creators and like the smaller, you know, creators, you know, is really important, I think, now more than ever, especially with like so many companies. I'm not gonna say it, but it's Ryan's, but it's Bimtendo, I'm gonna call it, kind of thing. So, and the Switch, which I guess it really kind of says it, but Nintendo, no, anyway, no, but like with them, like, I'm just saying their names for Nintendo. You know who you are. But like with the Switch 2 thing, I've been hearing a lot about it. I've not been interested in Nintendo products like ever. I played the Wii back in the day and stuff like that, but like I never had like really interest for anything that way. And it's reasons like this where it's like them being like superly obnoxious. And I get like, again, the world is changing, price points are like, you know, skyrocketing, and yes, I know my controller is shut off randomly. But like, I don't know, it's very, sorry, actually I need to check that really quick, but while I am talking, yeah, so it's just like I'm tired of AAA games just kind of being superbly extra obnoxious and rude and not caring about like smaller, you know, companies and things like that. So that's been more of my problem as of late. So yeah, but I don't know. I just, yeah, I want to support like smaller creators and stuff like that, which is speaking of next time when I play a new game, well, obviously I'll probably play Sly Cooper still, because obviously Sly Cooper 2 is still something I'm playing currently. I'm still in the middle of the game, but at least to replace this game, the little vacant slot, I'll call it, I'm gonna be doing Coffee Talk. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have I'm gonna do probably both of the games because they were free a while ago and I got them. So, well, they're still free. I think it's part of the membership thing. Anyway, so I'm gonna play those. I don't know if I'm gonna do the computer setup again for that. I only really did it just for the randomizer wheel, especially since like I played this game before. The whole point was just to like kind of make a unique experience versus Coffee Talk I've never played before, so it's definitely one of those things where it's like I'd rather probably just do it normal way kind of thing. But yeah, but that's probably what I'm going to be doing next. I know I said I will be doing Lost Records soon, and I will try getting through Coffee Talk and stuff like that as quick as I can, at least, kind of thing. That type of situation. What I might probably likely do is once I'm done with Sly Cooper 2, because I'm having a strong suspicion I'm probably going to be finishing that up first, because of timeline and things. I will start Lost Records, and then once I'm done with Coffee Talk, then I will get to Sly Cooper 3. So like a little, my voice went, you know, kind of thing, flip-flop type of thing. So yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I like I said, like I just want to support indie developers and stuff like that. So yeah, Coffee Talk I think is like a indie team, so or at least a smaller studio kind of thing. So all the fun and all that. So that'll be cool. I'm working on my Fall Out Boy video. I'm editing. I'm on like the kind of last little stages of it. I know I said I wanted to do it in May, but I realized that like I'd rather have it for next week, for June, just because it's like the first weekend I'm off. And I usually have a hard time streaming, sometimes every other week. So at least for this weekend, since I'm gonna be off anyway, just because it's again usually my first break of the month kind of thing, I'm streaming. I will have it upload then. That way you guys have at least something to watch and engage with and have a fun time with. So it should be out by then. The keyword is it should be out by then. There's no excuse otherwise. It should be. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and it's taken me a little bit of time to do. One, because just you know, between balancing other things, and also kind of sheer laziness. I'll admit it a tad, but like it's only like a small bit of it. It really was more of like after I finished recording it, I kind of had the realization of like, oh, I didn't know how I wanted to edit it style-wise, and now I figured it out. So it's a little bit of progress kind of thing, the way I'm having to edit it. So hopefully it's a little fun. Hopefully you'll find it, you know, good and enjoyable. So, but yeah, I'll probably make a little post like on Wednesday or something if it's truly coming out. So that way y'all know to expect it and everything. So, yeah, I'm gonna let the credits run. I think we're almost at the end of the credits. It's just giving like the backers and all that for the project and all that. So, but yeah, I guess I can do like a little wrap up kind of thing here. But yeah, so like I said, I'm not gonna be streaming next week. I'm taking a little break, you know, just my usual, you know, weekend break kind of thing. Like I said, hopefully the Fall Out Boy video should be out on like that Sunday, I think. So look out for that. Like I said, if nothing else, I will make a post about it on like Wednesday or something, probably the latest, like Thursday or something, about if it's should be coming out or not. If it's on track for it. Otherwise, yeah, I don't really got much update-wise. Like I said, I'll probably do Coffee Talk next time when I do stream again. So, tune in for that. I promise, like I said, I'll do Lost Records in the future. It's just like I kind of want to do Coffee Talk first and then do Lost Records, because that was kind of my plan originally. So that's my goal. Like I said, I'll probably do Lost Records since I finished like number 2, because I think it's probably gonna be more sooner rather than later I do that, but we'll see. But yeah, like I said, the credits are so going. I will, no offense, but I will speed up the credits a tiny bit more because it's like we're at the end. But look at those people. You can be like those people too for so many other like small projects out there, guys. There's a game you think is cool, you want to support it, you guys can do that. The smaller gamer companies. Get your name in credits. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm a person who's skipping through it quite quickly. Some people don't even read the credits, but it's still cool. Because there's some people like me who, like, I won't completely skip the credits. I'm just speeding it up a little bit because I do want to end this because God forbid it's almost an hour. Like, it's been over an hour and a half. So, to be fair though, I was the one messing with, like, things at the beginning. I should have been a little bit more prepped for that. But to be fair, it was also a few weeks since I streamed Trigon. So yeah, I don't know when, you know, I'll do computer type setup again. It depends, but I'll try it again in the future. So, but not right now. It's nice to do it one time. But there you go. Back to the main menu. There we go. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you all enjoy this stream. I hope you enjoy the series. If you like it, like it. If you dislike it. Comment below what you thought. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And yeah, like I said, look out for my post of whether or not Fall Out Boy videos coming out this weekend. But yeah, anyway, bye guys.